Hey, all right, today we're gonna be working on my 1937 Chickering upright. I got a dead key that we gotta take apart the piano casing and figure out what's going on. So inside the piano, to hold the tension between the key that pulls the hammer off the keystroke and will hit the string, is held together with these little bridle straps. I'm really not quite sure which size I needed, because it was kind of hard to get in there. So I took a guess and went to this raglandpiano.com and bought these different sets of bridle straps and bought a little tool that comes with it to apparently make it a lot easier. So we're gonna see. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start by taking the lid and opening it. Now, what you're gonna find, in this one at least, is there's a pin that holds this front piece on. There's 2 pins. You just slide those out, take them out. Okay, so we're gonna remove this pin. There's one. Twist this. Pull that out. Now, take off that front cover. Now we can get to the actual tuning keys. Okay, now we got that piece off. What we're gonna find is 2 flatheads on the corners here. And what that's gonna do is this whole piece here is gonna slide out, and we're gonna get even closer now to those hammers where we have the broken bridle straps. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and take out some of these. Take that one out. All right, now this whole piece will now slide out. We will get the hammers exposed. This just slides right out. All right, now with that piece off, you can see these little pins that catch when you put it back in, and it's gonna wanna catch right into that hole. And there's one on each side, so you have that pin there, and that pin there, and then that catches into here. So now with that panel removed, we can access this key cover and fold it down so that we can access these bridle straps that are down there. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna close it. And now we're just simply gonna lift up. It's gonna fold down on itself. And now we have access to all the bridle straps, or lack thereof, I should say. Okay, upon inspection, it appears these bridle straps I have are actually glued into place under the like dowel that holds the hammer on. So, you can see in there, I know it's difficult, it appears to be glued in and not a cork end. So what I'm gonna do is, it appears if I unscrew this piece, this key and hammer will pop out. So I'm just gonna unscrew this hammer. And I did switch to a magnetic screwdriver, as this is so far in there, I do fear that I will drop this and never see it again. Very carefully, gonna lift this out. Very carefully. So now what we're looking at is the hammer mechanism that is held in place with that screw I took out, and the bridle strap that is glued into place. So we're gonna try and put this back in. As we prepare to put this hammer back in, I want to note, as we put it in, there is a spring here, a small pin, kind of like a wire, that needs to bend back behind the hammer, as you can see kind of down there. Okay, now you can see I have that piece back. What that does too is this little piece here fits under this pad, so it goes in between the spring and the pad. So now there actually is movement, but there's no no bridle strap, so it's not helping pull up and make that forced contact. Now that it's in place, I have to screw back in that hammer, which has that screw hole now behind that other piece, which kind of looks like a broken clothespin, to be honest with you. So what I'm going to do is get that screw in there. If I let go, the spring, it kind of springs back on you. So I'm going to go ahead and get that screw in place so I can let go. Okay, with not a lot of ease, I was able to get the hammer back in there. I got that screwed in, and I got the, what looks like a, broken paper clip on the other half. I don't know the names of these things in here, so sorry. I got that sitting back in front of the key, and you can see the new bridle strap is cinched on there. And then we've got the new bridle strap put in up here on this clip. So let's see, just real quick. Yay! It works. All right, so now we're gonna put this bad boy back together. Much better. All right, that's replacing a bridle strap on a dead key on a 1937 Chickering upright.